Hi, Grandma Bev here from Life with Grandma Bev. How are you all doing today? Today, I'm going to make your day even brighter. I'm going to share with you an Amazon haul that I did, specifically books. Yes, I said books. But first, I'm going to share with you some miscellaneous stuff from there. Make you wait for the good things. First off, I got superior source B12. Now I have to take B12, and I have for years, because my B12 levels were the lowest the doctor had ever seen. So these are the kind you put under your tongue and let them melt. And that goes over there. And okay, I've been getting these Lunaki, Lunaki probiotic gummies. I think I started these when I was still up in Washington. They're for good digestive health. And I have a lot of problems with my digestive system, and they seem to help somewhat. And let's see, got this deodorant. Oh, wait till you see the box I bought. And it's aloe vera, aloe, and almonds, and all natural roll-on deodorant. And my daughter suggested this quite a while ago, because I think this is like my third bottle, and I love this stuff. It smells good. I don't have to even use it every day, but I'm almost out of my current one, so I got another one of these. Then I got this Eye Method Beauty eyebrow stamp and eyebrow stencil kit. You just stamp perfect brows in seconds. Now, some of my other subs and people I sub to have done this, and it looks really interesting. So I thought, okay, you know, I don't have much in the way of eyebrows left since that last person stripped the heck out of them when right before my trip. So I'm going to be doing this, a separate video on this. So keep an eye out for that. Should be entertaining. So now let's get to the books. Okay. As I've mentioned many times, I am not a big reader of books because I have a hard time seeing through my glasses. I mean, you see I'm always having to push glasses up and stuff. I just have a heck of a time. These are my reading glasses. My regular ones here drive me nuts too. And they have reading on them, but I can't read with them on hardly. So I've just gotten really out of the habit. Well, while I was on my trip, I had a lot of downtime. So I did read a couple of books. What I ended up reading, fine, 3. So the other day I was kind of bored. Bob says, why don't you read something? Well, I don't have any books here to read now. So that got me thinking, okay, let's get a few, see if I can make myself read. So these 3 books are books that my daughter, Michelle, who has a channel called Books Cause Insomnia, she rated her top, I think, 10 or 11 for 2021. And remember the book, The Pulse, that I did a report on last week, and 2 others too, The Horror Store, and then one other that hasn't posted yet. Those were all on her well, the one wasn't on her list, but the Horror Store was, and so was The Pulse, and they were excellent. So I went back in to look, and of course a lot of the books she had on her list are books that aren't out yet in paperback, and I only like paperback. So I got further down the list, and I got this one called The Invited by Jennifer McMahon. Let's see. In a quest for a simpler life, Helen and Nate have abandoned the comforts of suburbia to take up residence on 44 acres of rural land where they will begin the ultimate aspirational do-it-yourself project, building the house of their dreams. How many people have had that dream? When they discover that this beautiful property has a dark and violent past, Helen, a former history teacher, becomes consumed by the local legend of Hattie Breckenridge, a woman who lived and died there a century ago. With her passion for artifacts, Helen finds special materials to incorporate into the house, like a beam for an old schoolroom, from an old schoolroom, bricks from a mill, a mantle from a farmhouse. objects that draw her deeper into the story of Hattie and her descendants. 3 generations of Breckenridge women, each of whom died suspiciously. Oh, I'd be nervous if I was her. As the building project progresses, the house will become a place of menace and unfinished business. A new home, now haunted, that beckons its owners and their neighbors toward unimaginable danger. So this has, let's see, how many pages? Come on. It has 399 pages. Now, isn't the cover kind of grabbed? I'm always looking for good covers. So that is The Invited, that's number 1. Then another one she recommended was The Winter Sister by Megan Collins. And this one says, 16 years ago, Sylvia's sister, oh, this name cracks me up, Persephone, never came home. Out late with a boyfriend she was forbidden to see, Persephone was missing for 3 days before her body was found, and years later her murder remains unsolved. In the present day, Sylvie returns home to care for her estranged mother, Annie, as she undergoes chemotherapy. Once there, Sylvie discovers that Persephone's former boyfriend, Ben, is now a nurse at the cancer center where Annie's being treated. Uh-oh. Sylvie has always believed Ben was responsible for the murder, but she carries her own guilt about that night, and as she grapples in the past, Sylvie begins to uncover the secrets that fill her house, along with what really happened the night Persephone died. The name crack you up. Imagine naming a cat Persephone. So this one is added at the end. It has nothing to do with the book. I mean, it has to do with the book, but not with reading it. 326 pages, and that's another interesting cover. And then the last one, which I have started, is called The Night Swim, and it's by Megan Golden. Golden? And this is, ever since her true crime podcast became an overnight sensation and set an innocent man free, Rachel Kroll has become a household name and the last hope for people seeking justice. But she's used to being recognized for her voice, not her face, which makes it all the more unsettling when she finds a note on her car windshield addressed to her begging for help. Uh-oh. The new season of Rachel's podcast has brought her to a small town being torn apart by a devastating rape trial. A local golden boy, a swimmer destined for the Olympic greatness, has been accused of raping the beloved granddaughter of the police chief. Well, that wasn't too smart, was it? Under pressure to make season 3 a success, Rachel throws herself into the investigation, but the mysterious letters keep coming. Someone is following her, and she won't stop until Rachel finds out what happened to her sister 25 years ago. Officially, Jenny Stills, her last name's Jenny Stills, tragically drowned, but the letters insist she was murdered. And when Rachel starts asking questions, nobody in town wants to answer. The past and present start to collide as Rachel uncovers startling connections between the two cases and a revelation that will change the course of the trial and the lives of everyone involved. Electrifying and propulsive, the Night Swim asks, what is the price of a reputation? Can a small town ever right the wrongs of the past? And what really happened to Jenny? So I know I'm this far. I can only read a couple of pages at a time. Let's see. This one is 341 pages long. So as I read these and finish them, don't hold your breath. I'll do a book report on them about what I myself thought. But I'll put a link down below to my daughter's book page. I mean, she is terrific when it comes to doing book reviews, let me tell you. So that's it. Oh, I didn't tell you how much I paid for it. Well, but the price on the book isn't what I paid for it, though, from Amazon. And I didn't bring my computer back here. Anyway, that'll do it. So what you think? You think I have a chance of getting these read this year? Comments below. Share. like, subscribe, and I hope you're all having a great day. I love you all. Bye.